Thank you so much for staying with us here on the SportsMax Zone. Well, earlier on Friday, I spoke with Jamaica's Fraser McConnell about his participation at the Nitro Rallycross Series this weekend. Fraser will trade dirt for snow and ice when he features in round 7 of the competition set for Quebec in Canada. I asked him about the quality of the competition he'll be facing.
Well, it's the same championship. The Nitro Rallycross Championship is composed of, people like Travis Pastrana, Andreas Bakker, Robin Larson. Those are my two teammates, Bakker and Larson, and Conor Martel. There's Chris Meek, who's a ex-WRC legend. The list goes on, and it's a very, very competitive field, especially with this car. This electric car, the FC1, it allows everyone to get up to speed very fast. It's a relatively easy car to drive, but to get to 101%, where you kind of need to operate the car to be at the front, everyone is trying to reach that now, and it's proven for some very exciting driving.
Fraser also explained the difference between driving on dirt and ice.
Well, it's the same championship. The Nitro Rallycross Championship is composed of, people like Travis Pastrana, Andreas Bakker, Robin Larson. Those are my two teammates, Bakker and Larson, and Conor Martel. There's Chris Meek, who's a ex-WRC legend. The list goes on, and it's a very, very competitive field, especially with this car. This electric car, the FC1, it allows everyone to get up to speed very fast. It's a relatively easy car to drive, but to get to 101%, where you kind of need to operate the car to be at the front, everyone is trying to reach that now, and it's proven for some very exciting driving.
Fraser says a lot is riding on the result of this weekend's race.
Well, every race is important. Every practice, every heat, every semi-final, every final is, I take them as the most important races at that given time. And we're just past halfway through the season, so a lot of points to still be grabbed. And it's going to be a good story when the Jamaican is beating the Swedes and Scandinavians on ice.
Fraser McConnell there, George. A big weekend for Fraser. I had the opportunity, the pleasure of speaking to him this morning. And of course, he's pumped and ready to go. We all know his mannerisms, very pleasant and, happy to represent Jamaica. But this time, he'll be racing on ice and snow. And I think that's super exciting.
Oh, fantastic. I'm sure when he was training on his family estate in Bogwalk, in the dirt, did you go there once? Well, it was Shanice who went with Milton. Yeah, when he was driving through the orange fields, he didn't imagine one day that he'd be racing on ice. But I'm very keen to see how himself and the other drivers handle the course. Fraser, he's such an ambassador. The young man is so good, improves with every season. And look, not even the sky is the limit for him. But that race on ice, or those races on ice on the weekend, are going to be something worth going miles to see.
Yeah, and what I like about Fraser, most importantly, and you just mentioned it, is his mentality. The way that even though he makes an error in a particular race, he comes back stronger, of course, rectifies the mistake. And, the next race, he ensures that he doesn't do the same thing again. Yeah,
the thing is this, he could have been an also-ran in Nitro Rallycross. What we must acknowledge is how highly he's regarded in the competition, on the courses, and how much he is feared by his rivals. That suggests a young man who has everything in his locker to be a superstar. And how he has acquitted himself in this competition today is nothing short of tremendous. It's more than commendable. It's tremendous. McConnell is one of the best drivers in Nitro Rallycross. And he's a Jamaican, he's a Caribbean man. And it's awesome that we're able to say that.
Yeah, it's totally awesome. And I'm looking forward for some awesome results from this weekend. I told him that. I'm like, I can't wait for the end of the weekend to see where you stack up. All right, George, it's break time here on the SportsMax Zone. We'll be back. We have a lot more to discuss.